UFC star Khamzat Chimaev was set to headline in Saudi Arabia against Robert Whittaker, but unfortunately, he's been forced out of the bout due to illness. Chimaev released his first statement since withdrawing from the bout. In an Instagram post, he wrote, "We always plan something, but Allah has his own plans for us." This is the sixth bout that has been cancelled in Chimaev's UFC career, with 3 of those cancellations due to Chimaev's health.
Chimaev. McDane, your boy is in hospital again where Usman left him. You know what I mean? I had to drop that in. I had to drop that one in.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, he's still on oxygen after that fight.
He's still on life support. He's still on oxygen. What are you saying about this one, McDane, man? People are tired of Chimaev pulling out, bro. Talk to me.
I think he's been in like 5 main events or something. He's pulled out of every single fucking one because of his health. But yeah, since having COVID, he just seems to be struggling, man. He just comes up like he's always ill or something goes south for him. He's like the next fucking Zabit Magomed Sharapov, isn't he? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. He's going to be like, is he going to be one of these like what ifs fighters? Like, if he never had these health concerns and all the shit that was going wrong, is it going to be what could he have done? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's a tough pill to swallow. Gutted for Rob, man. Like, he's obviously put in probably a solid camp, just focusing on Khamzat, and then obviously it's not going to be him.
Yeah, I mean, from what you just heard McDane said there, Chimaev is not an easy fighter to prepare for in terms of, you know, the way his fight, his actual skill set, the way he approaches fights, and how aggressive he is. But lately, you know, we've seen, as we just seen on the screen earlier on, with the amount of fights that is pulled out of because of either health injury, weight issues, all that type of stuff. Do you think it needs a specialist sort of, I don't know, nutrition, somebody to actually focus on that side of his game? Because if you're not available to fight, there's no ability right there. As my boy always say, availability is the best ability, brother.
Look, I think I would start by saying UAE, you have yourself your own Paulo Costa, pull-out artist. So unfortunately, being a great fighter or a good fighter doesn't help if you're not fighting. We did finally see Paulo Costa fighting this year after a long layoff, but he is one of those fighters that consistently pulls out for different types of reasons, whether it be staph infection, etc. And Chimaev seems to be taking the same route since getting to middleweight, especially. When he was a welterweight, it was also a struggle. They tried to book him against Leon, a few other people, and also didn't work. So it begs one of those questions of how does inactivity affect a fighter's career? Now, I'm going to bring this way off to say fighter pay. For me, this is then when fighter pay comes in. If Chimaev starts complaining about money, we all be like, oh, fighter pay. But the guy's not fighting. He's literally just not fighting. Consistent injuries mean consistent doctor's visits, doctor's bills, medical bills, and suddenly we don't see him at all simply because he couldn't now afford to go and train. So for me, I'm very, very sad to hear that Chimaev's not fighting, but unfortunately it is one of those things in the fight game where you do get injured, you might not make weight, and all sorts of things do happen, and it seems to be plaguing the current stage of his career. After the fight against Usman, we all thought, okay, great, Chimaev's here, he's ready, he's going to make a run, and now we have this. So let's hope that he can come back, and let's hope we can have something consistent, because he is an exciting fighter to watch. I mean, that win he had against the Leech, where he was talking to Dana whilst carrying Leech across the octagon, that's something we want to see again. So I'm looking forward to seeing Chimaev back. I hope he gets better soon. I hope that these things stop happening, because we don't need another Paulo Costa at middleweight. We love Paulo, and that's why we want to see him fight, but then not seeing him fight just because he just becomes a keyboard warrior almost. So let's hope Chimaev gets better and he gets back to some sort of run somewhere in one of the divisions.
You don't have to go back farther. I mean, even after the Usman fight, he was posting the photos of how fucked up he looked in the hospital. He was in the hospital after that one, all messed up. As a side note, I feel sorry for Askarov because Whittaker's about to take it out on him.
No,
But-
I think Askarov wins that fight.
Are you mad, bro?
That's gonna be a fight.
You mad, bro?
You gotta be off your trick. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong,
you gotta
Astrov's
be
impressive,
insane,
but
mate.
he's not Whittaker.
Like,
We'll see how mad I am on Friday. Yeah.
talking about this one motherfucking point. Yeah, I mean, this one motherfucking point's coming back with Robert Whittaker. So
Oh, that point hurts, doesn't it?
you are insane.
You know Astrov's his underdog of the week, eh?
Right, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Did you think that Whittaker was going to beat Khamzat?
Yeah.
MMA maths. Khamzat beat Iskarov. So why do you not think that he would beat?
Your MMA math ain't shit, bro.
MMA maths is shit right now, right here in this question. Fucking answer it,
MMA math ain't
no,
shit,
no, no,
bro.
no, 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 no.
Come,
Right,
don't give it all. Don't be
okay,
sat here
okay. Who do you
trying
think-
to do MMA math
who think's a
to
better
justify
Who do you think's a better fighter?
me saying Aliskarov whoops Whittaker's ass. Like,
Right.
I mean, I think he dragged. I think he ragdolled.
Back to Chimaev though. I think one of the biggest problems here is that one, he's going to have ring rust. He was pretty much guaranteed a title fight if he had beaten Whittaker. So he's not pulling out for a broken little toe or something like that. Like, he must be pretty freaking serious. You know?
Someone said it was food poisoning. Can't remember who it was. I think that might have been on the BYM pod. We were talking about it, saying food poisoning.
You can flush that out pretty quick with an IV.
I don't know. It's meant to be pretty bad for food poisoning. So fuck knows what's going on.
And he's stuck in Chechnya. I don't know what their healthcare system's like, but
Look, I'm gonna go back to Aliskarov right here, real quick. I think he's way better than Bobby Knuckles. I think he's gonna show Bobby Knuckles
You think he's better
what's
than
up.
Chimaev then?
I think he's better than Khamzat. Yeah, he might have lost to him.
Beat him, though.
how do you think Askarov's gonna win?
How do I think he's gonna win? Just ragdoll him, man. Like
Do you think he's gonna out wrestle him?
Second round, third round,
Huh?
fourth round, fifth round.
I think
Don't even
I
say
think-
past the third round, otherwise I'm never talking to you.
nah. No.
Your
I think-
credibility's out the window.
Like,
You're
Oh,
about to throw
I-
yourself under the bus.
for you. Hey, listen. Don't you worry about my boss. Yeah, when my boss is ready to
we're
fucking do
the
work.
bus drivers union, and we're kicking you the fuck
Yeah.
out.
my boss is about to
Tell me
when my
that.
boss is about to drive. You're not gonna see what ends up on the living. But look, I'm just fucking about, man. I do not think Aliskarov is gonna do a goddamn thing.
No,
No, I'm just I was just fucking. I just wanted to wind Leroy up. You know how he gets when it comes to these Australians. You know what I mean? So I was just out here doing cage scribes job.
You only look at Tuesday's episode of Tough. It's giants, man. We got some wrestling. It's underrated as fuck.
Yeah. We'll talk about that once we get past the topics. But hold that one because I got one more thing on this one here. So before we jump off this very topic right here, Bo Nickel, him. It was on a certain podcast. I forget the name of the people. Big up to them.
Talking shit.
But he was saying that Darren Till and Chimaev, they were out doing all kinds of crazy shit, and that's how Chimaev has ended up where he's ended up, right? Darren Till then pops up. I'm sure you can find the tweet from Darren Till. It should be very, very recent. He then pops up telling Bo Nickel, why you fucking putting my name in your mouth? The brother is a Muslim. He don't drink. Don't lie on his name. That type of shit.
And also hadn't seen him in forever.
And he ain't seen him in ages. So don't be lying. I'm just paraphrasing here, but Darren Till was basically saying don't be lying on our name, man. You know what I mean? On something it doesn't know about. But obviously, Bo Nickel, I think he said he got offered the Whittaker fight on this podcast, and the only reason it's him, I mean it's not him, and it's Khamzat, is the fact that he was in the mountains and he didn't have no signal. That's the only reason
Here's what Till retweeted. He said, "Why is my name getting dragged through the mud? I haven't seen Khamzat for a long time, and he is devoted to his religion. Please, guys, don't speak out of turn and on rumors, and you don't know are true or not. Just a hyper fight in a different way. We don't tell lies."
Exactly that. Right. Yeah, that's what I saw earlier on. And I thought to myself, so why would Bout Nickel try to do this then? It kind of made sense to me when he then said, "Oh yeah, they offered him the fight and it wasn't." Look, do any of you think Bout Nickel could be bullshitting here and just trying to insert himself into the conversation? Let me start with you, Yao. What are you making of all this stuff with Bout Nickel now dragging Khamzat's name while Khamzat is laying in hospital bed where Usman left him?
Ariel Helwani guaranteed us that the Conor McGregor fight was going ahead. Where's that? Unfortunately, when it comes to things said on social media under good authority, sometimes they're okay, sometimes they're not. Look at Chael Sonnen anything he says about Drickus is always Drickus did something wrong. Drickus is ducking his medical reports. So when it comes to hearing things from social media, it's not that there's no foundation, but usually the information somehow has gotten lost in the chain. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Look,
sorry,
I don't
sorry
think
to cut you off, but
Bout Nickel
say that
should necessarily be done.
All as fuck with.
Yeah, Austin Berry is right. I just want to say about not believing social media, Mr. 2016, that Ariel Helwani did, as much as it can be a doofus at times, he did actually come out and say that it's off. Like, I know he kind of did come out and say it was guaranteed that it was still happening. After the fact, he did come out and say that it's not happening, that rumblings have still been going, and that it's not looking too pretty. That's paraphrasing to fuck, but that's what he did say. To be fair, to give the man his credit,
but hey, listen. Listen. I'm gonna stick up for Yao here now.
It's gonna take a while for him to live that one down.
A lot of us gave Yao some stick when he said he heard about that shin injury, and all of a sudden, look at Yao now. Yeah, all of a sudden, it's looking like Conor's injured for real. Yao, where did you get that news from again? Did you say?
Back in time. Shit.
No. Big up yourself, Yao, man. 100%.
Yao jumped in a DeLorean and came back with that news.
Yeah, that's it.
Fuck knows where he fucking found that fucking news. You know what I mean? I don't think he knows himself. If people, 190 something plus people watching, please make sure you are showing love to the channel. Come over from X to YouTube and come and show the guys some love on in the chat. Salute to all of you. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget we do our Dust Off Shakedown every Wednesday, 9 p.m. UK time. Don't miss it.